Hey everyone, Tanya aka Tandal here, and today I wanted to share with you a first time use and review of the Rapidograph pen I received as a part of my mystery box from Grumbacher last month. I will be comparing it to the current pen I use, the extra fine Faber-Castell Artist Pitt pen. So let's get started on a durability test, which is a comparison of how both of these inks hold up when applying the three media I use with ink the most: colored pencil, watered down acrylic paint, and marker. I have chosen yellow in all of these media because it will show any smearing very clearly. Not only will I be comparing the fineness of the lines between the two pens, but also how they both act on my three favorite papers: craft card, smooth Bristol, and hot press printmaking paper. This is the Koh-I-Noor Rapidograph pen I received in my Mystery Art Monday giveaway box from Grumbacher. You can find the link to Grumbacher's official Facebook page in the description if you are interested in taking a peek at what they are all about. It's got a screw top lid. This is the size. Here we go. And this part comes unscrewed for the inkwell. The tip comes off. And this part comes out of there. Put the ink in here. This is the ink that came with it. Oh my, I'm making a mess all over myself. Alright. Just put this back on here. Without making too big of a mess, I hope. This guy back in here. I got this stuff all over my fingers. This guy back in here. There we have it. Give it a couple of shakes. There we go. Alright. Gotta shake it a little bit. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to make 3 lines. Oh, those are fine lines. On each of these papers. This is the craft card. Wow, that's pretty tight lines there. Alright, this is my smooth Bristol, and this is my printmaking paper. This one is a little bit more fibery. So that is the Rapidograph pen. Next we'll break out the Faber-Castell extra superfine Pitt pen. Make lines right next to this. Oh yeah, I can see the difference. The Rapidograph is way thinner, and this is the thinnest Faber-Castell Pitt pen I have been able to find. It is a 0.1 millimeter. So first we're going to do on each of these papers the colored pencil. I have Canary Yellow and Prismacolor colored pencil, and let's just for good measure push really hard. Oh, my pencil's about to break. Yeah, they both seem to hold up pretty good in that. Alright, let's try it on smooth Bristol. I see some very light smearing there, but let's see. Oh yeah, it's even worse than the Faber-Castell. The Rapidograph held up better in that test. Now this is the printmaking paper. Yep, smearing again. But this paper is much more porous, so it's It's not a surprise. Yeah. Alright. Next, we're going to do very watered down acrylic. And I mean, I watered this down so very much you can't even tell it's acrylic. Alright, let's try it first on craft card. See, yeah, you can't even see it on that. I do not see any give in that. Let's try the Faber-Castell pit. I'm gonna get some more water on that. Just woo. Woo. Yep, no smearing on that one either. Alright, now on the Bristol. Even with a big glob of water, that is definitely waterproof. Alright, let's do the Faber-Castell. Same thing. Well, no, that one looks like the color. Yeah, look at that. The color's got kind of brown from the black ink. It kind of lifted the ink up. India ink in that one. It seems to definitely have stayed. Yeah, definitely a big difference. Alright, let's try on the printmaking paper. The fibers are coming up, but that's just because of the paper. I don't see too much of a difference in that one. Alrighty, last and not least, we're going to use marker. And I use a pretty generic pen because I just got markers to try them out again. It'd been years since I tried them for the Art of Painting pen. I have no idea. They were on sale, so I got them. Anyway, this is also yellow, and this is usually what I have a lot of trouble smearing with. So let's check it out on the craft card. I do not see any smearing. I can't tell because of the brown paper. I think that might have smeared a little bit. This is the true test right here. Let's try it on the Bristol. A little bit. Just a little bit. Let's try the Faber-Castell. Oh yeah, that's worse. That's worse. Alright, and then the BFK printmaking. Yeah, that one smears. But this paper is like very, very absorbent and temperamental. So yeah, it looks like the only one that Rapidograph did worse on is on the marker with the BFK Reeves printmaking paper. Alrighty, so there are our tests. Right off the bat, this is the finest tip on a pen I have ever seen. I've never been able to achieve lines that thin before, so that might be something fun to work with. Okay, now that I see how durable the Rapidograph is with mixed media, I want to test it on its own, so we can see how it reacts and looks with regular line work, bold line work, stippling, circular shading, straight hatching, modular hatching, and cross hatching. If I remember to do all of those anyway. Alrighty, thanks for watching this bit, on to the next. here's a little doodle I made with the Koh-I-Noor Rapidograph Pen. My 2 cents is that given that this is one of the smaller nibbed ones, it has one of the smaller tips, I would not use it for filling in or for emboldening lines. However, stippling with this thing is friggin' amazing. I didn't take as much time as I'd like to on this one, but I could imagine stippling being immaculate with this specific tip on this pen. It never stalled out, so to speak. It never didn't put ink down with any of the stipples. It just, every single one, it laid down ink. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever had a pen do that before. Maybe I just don't have very good stuff. But no, seriously, I know it's kind of messy, but the cross-hatching, it was pretty fun in this. It kind of had an issue with the longer strokes. It didn't have a straight line of pigment put down. It skipped a few areas, but in short areas, or short swatches of cross-hatching, it did pretty good. The linear shading was really fun with it. I liked layering over several strokes of linear shading, and yeah, I think it's a pretty freaking awesome pen. I will still be using my Faber-Castells for filling in and emboldening lines, but I could imagine, like, there's been times where I've needed just a sharper edge or a pointy area or detail. Yeah, this pen would be awesome for that. With the durability test earlier, I think it's a freaking reliable ink. It did really well on all of the papers that I commonly use with all of my favorite media, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing around with this thing more. If you are interested, just search the brand name that I leave in the description and check them out. They have different sizes from the one that I have, so you can find one that fits your own needs if you want to try it out. I do recommend it, especially if you want something that will give you very fine lines or high level of detail. This is definitely the pen for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative, and remember, don't stop creating, everyone.